darkness was mine. Didn't know it was there the whole time. Secret I told you long ago. Back from the dead, out of control.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Macromaster coming at you. Today is Friday, October 10th, 2025. Yes, got it right. Today I'm going to be playing some Minecraft Bedrock Edition, continuing to build up my base and my tram system. Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alright, and I do want to apologize for not being on yesterday. Frankly, I was just not feeling up to streaming. My wife had not gone to bed, or had not come to bed, and so I stayed up with her and lost out on a lot of sleep as a result. And yeah, I was literally going to bed I was literally going to bed right around the time that I would have been downloading my go live video. So I was like, no, this is not happening today. My birthday was kind of a stressful day. A few things did not go according to plan. I did finally get one of my usual birthday Amazon gift cards, and so I was able to get a few things that were desperately needed around the house. My wife needed a new charging cable for the car for her phone, because the one she had was not working properly. So I had to get her a new charging cable for her phone for the car. I needed a new cable for my GoPro, so that I could use it as a webcam for Yu-Gi-Oh! Remote duels. Because frankly, the webcam I do have for that purpose just kind of sucks. I tried streaming with it once, and I was like, nah, this thing sucks. I'd rather use my GoPro. For that purpose. And so I had to get a new cable for that, and then my wife's earbuds stopped working 100%. They would work just fine for listening to music, but I guess they stopped, the microphone in them stopped working, so she couldn't use it for answering phone calls, which when she's at work is kind of important, especially when her boss is calling her or something, or she's having to call in for a what's the word I'm looking for, they do weekly business or weekly team calls, and so she was either having to sit in the car and do the weekly team calls over speakerphone, or she would have to do the weekly team calls just holding her phone, which when you're having to do other things while you're on this team call can be very difficult to do. So getting her new earbuds, I got her not bone conductive earbuds, but on ear earbuds that just sit on the ears instead of going in your ears. So earbuds. Got her new charging cable for her phone. Got a new cable for myself for my GoPro so that I could use it as a webcam, which I am super excited to get a chance to do that. It also might end up offering me an opportunity to do actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Pack openings and physical deck profiles. So, yeah. It is an upside. I might even straight up replace the webcam that I'm currently using and use my GoPro instead. That is, of course, provided that I don't end up just being lazy and not replacing my current webcam. There's no water that could potentially come in, but I'm going to put my water blocking wall here anyway, because you never know. So yeah, that was just one of the many things. And we tried to go to Denny's for a meal because Denny's is supposed to, or was supposed to, have a free birthday meal provided you have your ID with you to prove that, you know, it is your birthday. But then apparently we found out that without updating their website with this new information, they changed the rules for the birthday dinner to you have to go through the website to do it. And it's like, well, that wasn't part of the advertised conditions. But, you know, things got a little bit better. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So yeah, things got a little bit better towards the end of the evening. We went to a place called Black Bear Diner, which I had previously signed up for their birthday email list, and so I was able to get the coupon for the free birthday dinner, no problem. And we had a pretty decent meal at Black Bear Diner. And then we came home, and yeah. So today, we also pre-purchased the tickets for Tron Ares on my birthday just because I wanted to make sure that I got those tickets. So we have the tickets for Tron Ares. Paid the matinee price, got the matinee tickets, and it appeared that at the time that we bought the tickets, no one had purchased tickets for that showing of Tron Ares. So if that holds true, we'll have the entire theater to ourselves. Which I much prefer. Versus having to sit there with a bunch of idiots talking and screaming children because people brought their kids to what is technically a Disney movie, but definitely not a kid-friendly movie. I mean, that has happened so many times. Like, I went to see Deadpool in the theaters. I was excited for it because, you know, it's not only was it a Marvel film, but, you know, it's freaking Deadpool. And what happens? People brought their children. And we're not just like an entire family came to see this movie, and it's like, this is not a family-friendly movie. What the heck are you doing? Oops. And it's like, wow. I mean, there are so many inappropriate scenes just in the first, like, 10-15 minutes of the movie that it's like, you have some questionable decision-making skills, my friend, if you're bringing a toddler to see Deadpool. So I'm hoping Tron Ares is good. Not just the movie itself, but the movie watching experience. I'm iffy about Nine Inch Nails doing the music for this one versus Daft Punk doing the music for the last one. Personally, I think with the setting of being on the grid, Daft Punk was a good choice. Given that this one, the setting for Tron Ares is in the real world, not on the grid, Nine Inch Nails might work. I don't know. I'm reserving my criticism of Nine Inch Nails being used as the band for the music until I actually see the movie and can say for certain whether or not that was a good choice. Alright, we're coming up on a good spot for taking a quick 5-minute break to run some ads. So let me just finish getting these retaining walls in place. I don't like when water spills out all over the place when I'm trying to build my tunnel and I have to go chasing down bits of cobblestone or stray torches that washed away. So that's why I put up these retaining walls. Alright. I'm going to take, like I said, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some ads. When I come back from the break, we'll have a quick word from my sponsor, W Energy, and then we'll keep going. So, back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. On the younger side, and so have more of a... If I'm coughing a lot or appear to be in pain, I don't want to say a sore throat, but my throat is somehow thrashed. I'm just like not in a good spot and it just hurts.
That spell isn't ready yet.
I'm getting really cheesed here. I'm not getting the venom sacs. Dark Moon Fair used to be that you could just enter the portal. Now you have to click on the portals. I don't like that. And there goes the ad again. I like that ad.
Find them and flush them out. They cannot be allowed to infiltrate our seat of power. Where there is life, there is... Allow me to introduce you to Captain Drine. She oversees security here
There
in
he is.
Valdrakken.
Haha.
The Scalesworn of Valdrakken, stand ready.
But it doesn't have any RGB aside from the power indicator light, the power slash DPI indicator light. If this mouse had RGB, I would totally have it set to red to go along with everything else. Actually, I would have the if you can join the Discord server, and I will make sure to anytime I'm not going to be on, I will make the announcement on my Discord server. I also am in the process of creating a monthly newsletter that talks about any news stories related to the games that I stream. So retail. Because one thing I'm asking is that if you do purchase over me, by doing so, get that Ichabod pet. Let me know. by sending me a picture of your character or a video of your character in game with the new pet. And I will put it not only on stream, but I will do a little compilation video. And without losing your rested experience status. Yummy. But yeah. So how's everybody's weekend been? I mean, mine was pretty good. I had because I think there might be
I must get closer.
something a little extra further down here.
I do not have a target.
A couple of days. Next week, I'm probably not going to be on. I'm definitely not going to be on Wednesday. But I may not be on the rest of the
That's still recharging. Not ready yet.
Cool. Alright, first, the gatehouse. Open up all these Dark Moon Fair gifts. Yes, I finally have some. Bring everything down 10%. There we go. New expansion coming out means all my settings get wonked. And I have to redo a lot of things. I think it's one of those non-repeatable, non-daily quests, just a regular quest, and I think I already completed it, so. Alright, let's take a look at my prizes.
Off with you. See you soon. What's on your mind? Watch your back.
Ha! That was a little too easy.
Great to meet you. Off with you.
Drop another turret. Drop another turret. Out. Throw that guy out. 4 mana to be able to activate Almighty Brushwag's effect. Throw that out. Throw that guy out. And attack. Alright.
Browse. Take your time. Enjoy.
Let's just grab. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Quick word from sponsor before we keep going. Today's sponsor is, of course, W Energy. W Energy is a great energy drink. Lots of vitamins, minerals, nootropics, organically derived from coffee berries. No artificial dyes, colors, or fillers. No sugar. Just good, clean energy with lots of great flavors. Today's flavor, of course, is kind of a amalgamation of Japanese yuzu, beach and peach, and galaxy grenade. I kind of ran out of the Japanese, or ran low on the Japanese yuzu, and supplemented it with single serve packets of galaxy grenade and beach and peach. So it's kind of an amalgamation, but it's really delicious anyway. My new flavor that I have coming is Japanese soda, which is basically ramune. If you want to try some for yourself, just head over to w.gg, use promo code MACRO1, that's MACRO1 at checkout, save 10% on your order, help support the channel, get yourself an energy drink that I guarantee you're going to love. And a quick serving suggestion, which I add every time I do these ad reads, make sure to add some honey to your dubby. It helps stabilize the powder in the water so you don't have to shake it up as vigorously. And it really does add a dimension to the flavors that is amazing. Delicious. All right. Back to the game. Alrighty. Let me see here. We're all set. This is the last layer for this room, and then I can start on the next room. It is kind of interesting to see where this room has landed me on the map. Alright. Looks like we're going to have to switch to creative for a second here. Alrighty. Okay. Now we can switch back to survival. Let's get the cobblestone back in there. Let's throw in some sponges, which certainly helps. There we go. I'll get the copper ore later. Alright, and we just finish digging this out. Put up the torches. Pick up the debris. Here we go. Okay. And we just fill in the holes. And keep going. Oh man, I've eaten way too much food over the last couple of days. I am just really not feeling well. And I started off the week with a massive migraine that just would not quit. Other than the few small hiccups from my birthday, I had a pretty good birthday. Let's get those torches up first before we start cleaning up. There we go. Let's get out of the water real quick. Get a breath. Just want to double check that there we go. Get those torches installed. We are running low on the torches, so I'll probably take care of that in a few minutes here. There we go. All right, we have an ad break starting, so I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, run some more ads. When I come back, we will finish this up and then call it a day. So back in 5 minutes. Don't go nowhere. Let's go ahead and track this one. Sorry, I had an itch. Thorium vein. Unfortunately, I can't mine thorium yet. Have my mining skill up high enough. All right. There's more guys to take out in this area anyway. All right. Let's see if we can actually get these done. Let's see if they're actually where they're supposed to be. I'm also happy to report that my Yu-Gi-Oh deck in Master Duel is currently sitting at a 75% win rate. I mean, it's all of it. Probably not the best idea in the world to waste money on that, but yeah. Alright, now that we have everything trained, let's go ahead and take the flight to Stormwind.
I am out of range.
Something that actually increases
Too far
my
away.
herbalism. One more warp stalker, and then we can concentrate on the Timber Warg tails.
I can't cast that yet.
Obviously. Timber Warg, I am
can't do
definitely
it.
get. And of course, I need 4,000 gold for the master riding. Two. Super easy win. And we fly back to Honor Hold, where I will take the taxi flight. I mean, mean, I could fly straight there, but to the next one, but this is so much easier. So all right.
I don't have a target. I need to target something first.
Well, there we go.
Talk to me.
Without further ado, let's get into the game. Alrighty. Alrighty, we're back from the break. Let's keep it going. Alright. Did I put up the... No, I didn't put up the torches. Alright, let's put up those torches. Clean things up here. Clean things up here. Oof, man. Alright. Get that set up for the next one. Let's go ahead and put that there, put that there. Put that there. Move those there. We are going to swap into creative mode for a second so I can grab another netherite pickaxe. It is one of my favorite pickaxes. Let's get rid of those. And then grab the torches. Go back to survival. So we can go back upstairs. Put away all the materials we've collected so far. And yeah, call it a day. I want to thank the person who suggested using the sponges to clean up excess water. It really does help. And as you can see, it does help. And it does also help to identify where there might be any leaks. By getting rid of the excess water, I can see where the leaks are coming in and I can take care of them. And it looks like we might end up having to do some adjustments. confused. I may have been in the middle of making some adjustments and stopped. Let's drop all these down here. This is gonna be a little too complicated to finish, so I'll leave this for next week, or for later today. So that's going to do it for me today, folks. I want to thank y'all for joining me. You've been awesome. I will be back on tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time playing some Star Wars The Old Republic, I hope. So until tomorrow at 6 a.m. Pacific time, peace out. Stay frosty. Have a great day, and stick around for the raid.
And this is how the story ends. I've read between the lines. Your pages are a mystery. Your words are undefined. You buried all your secrets there for one of us to find. You wrote them on the pages bare, between the covers by.